Hello again and welcome to Elizabeth Hogarth Designs. My name's Elizabeth and I'm one of the Graphic 45 brand ambassadors, and today I would like to show you how to make really effective rocker cards with a matching handbag using the Sublime Wild and Free collection. Let me show you how. Full instructions for these cards can be found on the Graphic 45 blog, so don't worry too much about the dimensions. You can of course make them any size that you like, but I'm going to begin with a 5¼ inch craft or white card base and a 4½ inch circle of pattern paper. So I'm going to fold and crease both of them, and then I'm going to adhere the patterned semicircle onto the scalloped rocker base. They don't have to be scalloped, but it adds a really nice effect if you can use those types of dies. Next we're going to add a 4-inch circle base. Again, it can be scalloped or plain. The design is as you would like to create. And then I'm going to stick some glue to the lower half. You can mark this with a pencil, but I used my finger as a rough guide, and then I lined it up to the front of the pattern paper, and you want to try and place it centrally so that it rocks steadily. Then you'll be ready to add the toppers, and the toppers that I have made I've die cut from the 12-inch Wild and Free papers. There are so many designs and illustrations, you can easily match them up with the ephemera and the journal cards. Although these cards appear simple to make, I like adding dimension by using foam pads or foam tape to the main toppers. Again, try and keep everything symmetrical because you want the card to be able to rock at the end. For the sentiments and the ephemera, I like using 3D gel, and again you can use 3D tape. It's entirely up to you. I was able to make 4 rocker cards from one sheet of 12-inch paper, so it was very cost effective. I liked trialling the craft card and the white card, and I think both work really well with the beautiful colour palette of the Wild and Free collection. Moving on to the handbag, and again the dimensions and full instructions will be on the Graphic 45 blog, but I'm going to begin by creating the holdall for the semicircle. So this is a piece of card that measures 3½ inches by 11½ inches, and I scored it at 1 inch and 2½ inches, and I'm going to use the same technique that I used for the summer bonnet and cut into and create some mini tabs that I will then curve around and add to the 2 semicircles that are round about 3 inches in diameter. By gently curving the strip of paper and bending the tabs over, you'll find it easier to line it up with the edge of the semicircle. You can then work it around the full curve and then cut off any excess, trying to keep it in line with the flat edge of the semicircle. I was particularly drawn to this pale pink and taupe leopard skin paper, and really this is where the idea for the whole project came from, because I could imagine having a handbag like this. So you need to have a strip of paper to cover the semicircle, and this will measure 1½ inches by the 12-inch length of your paper, and then you want to secure it around the curve Try not to add too much glue at once. Go in stages and then secure it down and roll it around the curve as you go. You can of course decorate the inside in the same way, but in this particular video I chose to keep the inside plain. And then I'm going to use the second strip of the same measurement and use that for my handle of the bag. So again, curve it with your bone folder, just ease it into place. Then leave it to dry while you work on the decorative front panels. To give some stability to the handbag, cut 2 5.5-inch circles to form the base. Then add glue to the semicircle before adding the main topper. Then add glue to your patterned piece of paper to decorate the front and the back of the card. You can then bring in the beautiful journaling cards and the ephemera, and again use foam tape or 3D gel to add some dimension and interest. Once again, try and keep the embellishments symmetrical, and then you'll find that the gift bag will easily stand up independently. This gift card set will really appeal to animal lovers. The imagery is absolutely superb. I hope you will enjoy making a set of cards like this. It's the perfect way of using up the wild and free papers. Full details are on the Graphic 45 blog, and I would love to see your makes on the official Graphic 45 Facebook group. Thank you for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Happy crafting!